Guys, how good is it to see Scottie Scheffler back in the winner's circle? I missed it. I needed it. Look at the hat. He's smiling ear to ear.
Texas forever, baby.
You know what? Do you think Scottie already had a cowboy hat, or
without a doubt?
Oh yeah, he already had one.
Oh my God!
Come on.
Was this a bring from home hat?
100% he's got one.
Well, that's the question I have. Is that like given for winning the tournament?
That's
or
like
is
given
that
for
just
being
like,
a Texan.
So everybody from Texas showed up to the tournament and got a Stetson.
Nah, just child.
Wait, what's a Stetson?
What's a Stetson?
Wow.
It's like the creme de la creme cowboy hats.
Like the highest end. They're thousands of dollars.
Well, I'm
Walker,
sorry,
Texas,
I live
right?
in the city.
Okay.
City. Moving on.
I guarantee people from the city in Texas know what a Stetson is.
Or know what a golf hat is.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently you didn't watch Yellowstone.
No.
But how crazy is that? Minus 31.
Dude, that's wild. So he comes in and just dominates all weekend. He just good score after good score. A lot of times we see Scottie Scheffler, he'll roll in, shoot, like some decent early rounds, and then just get some momentum. I felt like he showed up with momentum.
Oh,
Yeah.
61 the first day, 63, 66, and 63.
Not that I'm going to jump around topics, but can we say that his play with Grant Horvat got him incredibly dialed for this round?
Grant Horvat effect.
You know what? I think it is. Grant Horvat, that charm, that smile.
He did it with JT too.
That is a great point. You know what? I've got a new way I'm adjusting my betting odds. I'm going straight to the Grant Horvat channel to see who he's playing, and then I'm putting all my chips on it.
That was hilarious, though.
It was a great video.
What
Did
do you
guys
think
watch it?
contributed to like Grant helping him do that? Because I know what I think.
What contributed to Grant
Like,
getting him on the show?
What makes Scottie better now having played with Grant?
Aura points.
Aura points? Okay.
Yeah. Plus, he was near that, beautiful primo clothing that Grant wears.
He asked about it.
Joggers.
He did?
Yeah. He asked about, hey, what is that, Primo? He's like, yeah, that's my clothing. He goes, is that yours? He goes, yeah, I own it.
I feel Scottie Scheffler fell back into his own mindset and didn't have to talk during those rounds and like just chill and just hit balls, which was like 20 times easier than like talk about random topics. Because that
you made an interesting observation. Gary and I were watching part of this together yesterday, and you felt like Scottie would have played better had he not been doing all the banter with Grant.
Well, no, they already had fun, but the thing is like over the birdie putt, he's asking about Valhalla and this and that, and I think honestly he's learned a little from Phil and he's using it to his advantage.
Scottie got him a couple times.
I think Grant's good, but I think he's a little bit more diabolical than we think.
Scottie was like, everything's good in this hole, bombs away. If you go left, though, it's totally out of bounds. I just want to tell you so you understand how this hole works. And you can see Grant's like, well, wait, how far left? Like, wait, what do you mean? Boom, instantly left. Like, hadn't hit one left all day.
And then he's over that putt. He said something about his putting, and he missed that. He goes, "Oh, I feel bad about that one."
Yeah, he was like, man, the way you're rolling the ball, I might have to get one of these broomstick putters. And then proceeds to just hit a terrible putt. He's like, sorry.
Did you see Scottie's take on whether he should play in the PGA event?
You know what? I respected that take so much. And I feel like of all people, Scottie is like the reigning authority to give opinion on that.
It's like a tiger.
Yeah.
Yep.
But basically, so, to update everybody, if you haven't seen it yet, and you probably should go watch it because it's a great YouTube video. But as we know, Grant Horvat was invited to play at the Barracuda, and sort of in and amongst all of the chaos and controversy of Wesley Bryan being banned from the PGA Tour for a video that was on Grant's channel. And then at the same time, Grant's invited to play on the PGA Tour following this video that got the other guy banned. I don't know. It's chaotic. We're not going to get into that, even though they did a little bit. But he was like, I don't know. Should I play? Like, what do I do here? Should I play? He's like, I kind of feel bad. I feel like I shouldn't. And Scottie kind of dove into it in a cool way. He was like, how did he put it? He was
let's
like,
put it in context because he asked him because you think you're taking a spot from another player.
that's what it
He
was.
goes, you haven't deserved to like play at this tournament because you haven't shot in the scores, but you've done enough for golf and marketing, and people will come and watch you. So you've done enough to get to this point. So you should take it 100%.
Yeah, he's like, your contributions to the golf world are completely validate you having the spot. And I 100% think you should take it.
And he also said that he's not taking somebody else's spot because it's a sponsor spot. So the sponsor spot's going to get filled by somebody who hasn't shot, who doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's a sponsor shot. So he's not, he's not taking it from somebody.
And it's a Barracuda.
It's a Barracuda.
Scottie said himself, he was like, it's a low-rated PGA Tour spot. Like,
Well, it's on the same weekend as another PGA Tour event that is actually televised. So like, I mean, it's quite literally, I feel like when they do 2 events on one weekend, there is one tournament that is just completely like 0 viewers. No one's watching. 2 tournaments at the same time. I don't think there's enough golf viewership eyeballs for 2 PGA Tour events going on simultaneously.
It's the worst too when like I go to click and watch something and then all of a sudden it's like I didn't know what tournament's playing or something like that, and I see it's the other. And it's like, no, this is the terrible tour. I don't want to watch this one. Like,
or I was watching.
Oh, I gotta wait till 2:00. All right.
I had it on this weekend, and it's like on the Golf Channel for like the early hours, and then it heads over. It was like went to CBS or something like for prime time of the tournaments last weekend. Well, I didn't know, and so I've got Golf Channel on. And then all of a sudden the broadcast left and it's the Champions Tour. Yeah. And I'm like, well, where'd these guys come from? Like, what happened to the leaderboard? And how are all these old guys doing so good?
That happened to me a couple weeks ago too with the tournament JT won.
Yeah.
That happened to me too. I'm like,
wait, channel flipping.
Why is Joe Dominant playing right now?
What do you guys call it? The remote, the clicker? You got to get the clicker out.
It's a remote.
It's a remote.
You're not a clicker guy?
Not a clicker guy.
I feel like if you're born before 1960, you say clicker.
I mean, if you say clicker, I know what you mean.
Yeah, like hand me the clicker.
Right.
Turn the dial, get up off the couch.
They probably used to make like a much louder noise, and that name was very fitting. Now I've got like an Apple TV remote that's like kind of touch screen and like a total pain. It's terrible.
I like put Golf Channel on.
Yes. Oh. Yes, the voice activator remotes.
Yeah. You just changed all the TVs in the room, Gary. Careful.
Yeah, you click this button and it goes.
I was surprised nobody was going to be like a mumble joke.
Do we feel like Grant Horvat has ascended to the top YouTube golf channel?
Yeah.
I mean, we're all followers aside. I think Rick Shields still has more followers, but I feel like Grant Horvat is it. Like that is where it's at in the world of golf television on YouTube.
Well, I saw somebody else's take and he's like, there's different levels of famous and it doesn't just correspond to how many followers you have.
That's a great point.
And I think that's where Grant's at. I mean, Grant right now, he is by far pulling the biggest names on his channel. I mean, he had an entire live event on his channel.
He literally did. They're like, well, we'll use yours because like you get all these viewers and stuff. And that's cool.
I think it was so funny when they were talking about the Wesley Bryan gate.
Yeah.
And Scotty was like, wasn't that posted on your channel?
Yeah.
How are you not
Now you're
suspended?
getting invited.
Well, I
also,
feel like
he's had Tiger on for a short. Who else has done that?
Barstool.
No, they don't count.
Yeah. Aside from the other people who have, has anyone?
I love that he instantly names one without even bad. No, that ruins my point.
And that's when he gets on his knees and hits the dry run.
Yeah.
He's
I
done it
felt like
multiple.
last year, Bryson DeChambeau was the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Break 50, like hitting over the
Shooting
house,
over his
the whole
house,
thing.
yeah.
Oh, he just came out with a banger.
I mean, but is his channel reigning supreme currently?
Yeah.
You think Bryson DeChambeau's channel's reigning supreme
I mean,
currently?
he's Bryson DeChambeau.
He just did an awesome breaking 50 with the Dude Perfect guys.
Oh, he did. No, and it's a great
It was
show.
awesome.
I think that right now Grant's channel is just out overtaking Bryson.
Yeah, like if
it's
you
not
scroll
Grace-
the golf
yeah.
feeds,
Yeah.
like I saw way more clips of the Justin Thomas Grant Horvat showdown than I did of the Dude Perfect in my feeds.
Well, that's because the Dude Perfect video released a couple days ago.
But getting back to point, though.
See, what else has Bryson done that, Rich, help me here. I don't even know. Like, what am I doing? He thinks that Bryson's channel is reigning supreme this year. It reigned supreme last year.
We're arguing with a child, so if there is 0,
26 years old.
This is what dreams are made
I swear to
of.
God, you guys rip on me 13 or 14 more times, I'm out of here. But going back to the main point, 31
The reigning
under.
supreme channel. Go ahead.
31 under. Like, we got off in this tangent about
my
Grant
God.
and why he did better.
Insane.
31, tied for the best 4-round. Amazing.
Well, and someone else was like, well, somebody else shot a lower score, like they were more than 31 under, but it was at a higher par golf course
There you go.
event. So they were minus a greater number, but their overall total
And did
was
they
not
get a
as
cowboy
low.
hat?
Wait,
No.
explain that. I'm
So
not tracking.
there was somebody else, and I forgot who it was. I was just reading through the comments. They're like, yeah, so-and-so shot a 35 under. I think it was like Hideki Matsuyama or something like that. Like, yes, but that was at a par 73 course. So the grand total of the 4 days was not as low as Scotty's number for the grand total of 4 days.
Gotcha.
So it sort of a nuanced record there.
That's so confusing. Why would they have a 73 hole instead of a 72?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
Well, this next one,
Why I'm
I believe
confused.
I believe this next coming up tournament, it's a par 70.
Oh, so
Well,
someone's gonna come
It-
smash
I
Scotty's
know,
record.
I know it's lower than 72. I know that it could be either 71 or 70, but
Okay. That's crazy.
I had a lot of fun when Scotty was just dominating and winning everything, and like nobody could catch him. I kind of want it back.
Right.
I had a good time.
and then he cements it with the eagle.
Oh, dude.
Well, and what's
Dude doesn't even care.
What's also crazy too is so the pack was really, really smashed together. Like T15 went all the way down to T25, right? So there were
Oh, wow.
tons of people, right? So you're looking at, so Scotty obviously crushing everything minus 31. You had Eric Van Rooyen. He did great at minus 23, which is still crazy that he did minus
Yeah.
23 and then still only got second.
And lost by 9.
Right?
Yeah.
Then you had Sam Stevens was minus 20. Then you're sitting there, everybody else right in the pack. Jordan Spieth with minus 19, and then minus 17 and minus 15. Like it was minus 15 to minus 20. We're only talking about 5 shots difference, and that's the top 25 people.
You know what this reminds me of? Tiger Air.
Of course it does.
Just way over here.
I would agree with him this time,
yeah.
but of course he brings
But of
it back.
course it does.
But of course it
He's
does.
not wrong.
Who had
Yeah.
a 15 shot deficit, you know?
Wasn't this the home of Scotty's very first PGA Tour event?
Yes.
How fun in full circle.
Yeah.
Like first place, first time, plays, makes his debut on the PGA Tour, and then all this time later, here he is in the hat. Just
Has he ever won this event before?
No.
No.
first time win.
I'm pretty sure yes.
Good for you, Scott. Good for you.
Now he's definitely able to hit from the pro standard at his country club because on Grant's channel, he
Oh.
wasn't able to do that until he qualified for a major.
I love that.
Is this his home country club?
I don't know if it's
think
his
that's
his
home.
hometown.
Yeah.
His hometown.
I
Yeah.
think the place that he played for the Grant
his
video
home
is
country.
his home
Because, like,
course.
dude, he was picking up the pins. He was filling the divots. He was giving Grant shit. He's like, can we put a counter on how many pins Grant has grabbed? Like, I don't think he understands how much they weigh. He's like, I am the worst.
Gary, now, what I love around the CJ Cup logo is just this really important writing. Could you read any of that for us? Sort of those lines of vertical
Oh.
text.
Is it really text?
Not really.
I see a 2025 in the right corner.
2022, probably. Hold on.
If I remember correctly, CJ is a Korean company, and all of that is Korean
Is
writing.
it kanji?
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was characters. I thought it was
I just
like
start.
AstroTurf or
That is
something.
cool. I can definitely respect that artwork. I love like
I think it's just
kanji.
writing.
No, that's protruded out.
Oh, okay.
That's like
okay.
carved in.
Yeah.
Or maybe
I thought you were referring to their words
No
as
Artwork.
no. I want to get some kanji tattooed on me.
on your butt.
No.
Oh, come on.
On your front?
You're gonna get like hole in one written.
Off the rails.
Hey-o.
Whoa.
Jordan Spieth, is he back?
Arrow.
Jordan Spieth. You know what?
My pick.
4th overall.
Oh, he hasn't done anything. Oh, he got his hit.
That was good. No, it's a good pick.
It was
for
a good
sure.
pick. No,
Yeah.
I knew it right off the get go.
You're kind of with Drew.
No, I mean Jordan Spieth. I think he played a great round.
You know
Maybe it
what?
was minus 19. When you're looking at minus 23 to minus 19 is really the difference between 3rd and 4th. I mean, that's only a couple shots over 4 days of golf.
Here's a question. We're coming up to the PGA Championship 2 weeks out.
Yeah.
That will complete Jordan Spieth's Grand Slam if he gets a PGA Championship. How much would that sharp on Rory's year?
my!
If
dude,
he's just like,
let's
well, I
do
got
it.
one too. So,
Please.
I don't know. Pretty
I
much
would-
anybody could do this.
That would be something that would happen to Rory though.
Yeah.
It would be.
Yeah.
Steal the thunder, share the spot. Oh, I love it.
Just like a month and a half later.
In a more positive note, though,
Yeah.
if we think about that, we've got some huge golfers that are playing their prime right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like it is going to be. I'm really looking forward to it.
Now, do you guys think this is dad era?
Dad, like it's all the dads winning?
Yeah, because
Oh,
think
yeah,
about it.
oh,
All
yeah.
these, I mean, it's been a few years since these guys have kids, except for Scheffler, but it seems like finally, like they're turning that corner after being a dad.
Well, did you see Sammy, his little kid, like, and he was like trying to get in the pictures with it. Jordan, will you take my picture of me? And he would like lean in. It was adorable.
Aw.
So are we saying that you peak when you're older in golf and you're not peaking when you're younger?
No, I'm just saying all these guys that are hot right now are
Well,
in their dad era.
Like Scottie said,
So
when
we
he
said the
became,
same thing, right?
yeah, but there's a different viewpoints because Scottie said
Yeah.
when he had a baby that he realized that this golf thing is not that big of a deal.